Dr. Padmanabhan Vaidyar of Kerala said that Charaka Samhita mentions about 100 viruses and only a few of them have been discovered so far. Astronomy. Aryabhatiya, the first astronomical work, was composed by Aryabhatta in 499 AD when he was only 23 years old. It explains the motion of sun, moon and the planets in the celestial sphere by the epicyclic theory. Aryabhatta was the first to postulate that it is the earth that rotates and the stars are stationary. This was about 1000 years before Copernicus. Bhaskaracharya in his work Grahagadita explains the motion of planets. In his 69th year, he wrote Karna Kutuhala, which is regarded even today as a standard reference for Panchanga Kartas. Varahamihira was great astronomer of 5th century, known as one of the Navaratnas in the court of Vikramaditya. His main works are Panchasiddhantika, Brihad Samhita and Brihad Jataka. Varahamihira explained the theory of gravitational force 1100 years before Newton. He described about solar energy in his work Panchasiddhantika. There are 5 mandalas: Chandra, Prithvi, Surya, Parameshti, Swayambhu, due to whose revolutions months, years occur. The concept of Yuga is unique to Hindu astronomy. Kali, Dwapara, Treta and Krita are the 4 fundamental yugas. Mahayuga is the total of these 4 yugas, that is 43,20,000 years. Such 71 Mahayugas plus 1 Krita Yuga is equal to Manvantara. This time span roughly corresponds to the time taken by Sun to complete 1 revolution around galaxy. 1000 Mahayugas constitute Kalpa, that is 432 crore years, time taken by galaxy to revolve around universe. 2 Kalpas constitute a day for Brahma. Daily in Sankalpa we say how old we are. Presently we are in Shvetavaraha Kalpa and Vaivasvata Manvantara. According to Vedas, the evolution of Earth is about 400 to 500 crore years ago, and the time of evolution of life on Earth is approximately 197 years. According to Charles Darwin, the evolution of life on Earth is approximately 200 crore years. Using carbon dating, American geologists finalized the lifespan of Earth as 457 crore years. The shortest period of time is 33,750th part of second. Every civilization has its own calendar for religious, historical and chronological records. The calendar commences with an era or Seka, whose starting point commemorates a great event. Prevalent Indian eras are shown in this table. Metallurgy. The iron pillar in South Delhi has been universally acclaimed as among the most impressive technological achievements of ancient India. In fact, it will be no exaggeration to state that rustless wonder constitutes the most outstanding human achievement of that period in iron technology. It is almost equally startling to find that after exposure to wind and rain for centuries, the 24-feet pillar remained unrested and the capital and inscriptions are as clear and as sharp now as when put up 1600 years ago. The Sultanganjpur copper Buddha of 5th century is now housed in the Museum of Birmingham. Bronze was known in the Indus Valley civilization even before 3000 BC. Gold and silver technology in ancient India. Architecture. The Harappan civilization was in a fairly matured state as early as 3000 BC. In the first place, the builders of these cities had acquired experience of town planning as proved by the methodological manner in which they were laid out with straight streets at right angles, the main thoroughfares running almost due north and south, east and west. The residential block, the citadel, the granary, commodity market, the great public bath, and many other public buildings were planned in the highly distinguished city. It possessed a network of covered drainage that was unique in the ancient world. Constructions of 7th century BC note the horizontal placed cylindrical rooftops so designed as to permit free flow of air and light. No other city in the ancient India and even world had such a design incorporated. Kailas Temple, Ellora, is the largest single piece of sculpture in the world. Worked downward from top to ground level, this temple complex occupies twice the plinth area of the Parthenon in Greece. Vaikuntha Perumal Temple at Kanchipuram of 700 AD is also seen. Tanks were inalienable part of temple and civic administrations. They were aesthetical and scientifically designed, incorporating such ingredients as inflow, outflow and overflow devices. Step well constructed by Rani Udaymati is the largest step well, 7 stories deep and the only one of its kind in the world. The great public path at Mohenjo-daro, 2500 BC, and the dock at Lothal are seen. Physics. Kanada postulated Vaisheshika Darshana, one of the Shad Darshanas. He belonged to 900 BC. He clearly explained the concept of matter, molecule, atom, which correlates with that of Dalton of 19th century. Maharshi Bharadwaja wrote a monumental work, Amshu Bodhini, which had 12 chapters. In one of the chapters, he described about spectrometer for measuring the spectra in 3 optical regions: infrared, visible and ultraviolet. Chemistry. Nagarjuna was an eminent chemist, Rasasiddha. His work Rasaratnakara gives methods of purifying gold, silver